double up. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just I ain't telling no lies, I just 5, 4.
What's up, everybody?
It's your girl T.
It's your girl Liz.
Welcome back to Crew
Conversations.
Let's get it.
All right, y'all. So today we are gonna talk about, should you have expectations for your significant other?
What do you mean?
Like, for an example, like the traditional way, like guys should do their certain stuff, and as women we should do our certain stuff. Like, guys know they gotta take the trash out, pay certain bills, like should your significant other know what they're supposed to do in the relationship?
Absolutely. I feel like, but I don't feel like you have to do it a traditional way.
No, but I was just saying as an example.
Yeah, because absolutely, because if nobody knows their role and everybody's just all over the place, it's going to be hell.
Flop. Yeah.
I've been there where I did whatever the hell I wanted to do. He did whatever the hell he wanted to do.
Shit just
got
now
crazy.
We're single.
Now just toxic and single as hell. Like, nah. For sure, I feel like you should. I absolutely do feel like there should be expectations set. Not even so much as expectations, but I feel like everybody should know what everybody expects out of everybody. Like, so I feel like
there should be a clear conversation between the both of y'all at the beginning of the relationship.
Yeah, like it should be like, hey, like these are the things that you should come to the table with, what it is that you expect. So that way, that person can choose to either accept what it is that you expect from them, or they can say, oh yeah, like, nah, we probably won't work out. You know what I'm saying? You got to give people the option to bow out or say like, yeah, I'm cool with that. Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like if you come to the table and, me and you start dating and I'm like, hey, and you like, hey, what kind of girls you like? What kind of guys you like? Whatever the case. And then I'm like, well, the type of guys that I like, I'm really looking for somebody, not necessarily looking for somebody, but the type of person that, I'm interested in, or the way I'm looking at things, I really, would just like somebody who can basically like take care of himself. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't necessarily have to take care of me, but I would really like him to be able to take care of his damn self. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And, just help me in the ways that I maybe can't help myself, or right. If I'm struggling, or, I just need somebody who's supportive, or I just need somebody who, can help me with this or help me with that. Like, you should tell this person, because that way this person can accept the challenge. They can either step up and be like, oh, all right. It's just like if a guy come to you and he like, listen, like, I'm looking for a chick who ain't got a whole bunch of mouth, who don't really come back and go back and forth with me. You know what I mean? I'm just really looking for a chick that I can literally like, make my wife, and we can have some kids, and I go to work every day and she just chill, like, and make sure my crib is cool. You know what I'm saying? You can either say, oh, all right, I'm cool with that, or listen, sir, like, the type of chick I am,
I'm not no robot.
Yeah, like I probably gonna have a few things to say. You know what I mean? And I do. Right. I would rather work and get my own money. You know what I mean?
And that prevents a lot of
headache. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Because if it does boil down to it, you can always say, "Well, we had this conversation. I came to the table."
Problem?
I came to the table.
You can come to me whenever you want. So it's
right.
I came don't to let the table. It boil up.
Exactly. Like I came to the table with what
is expected, with my concerns.
Exactly. So I definitely feel like it's one of those situations where you should be able to, and if you're in a relationship or dealing with somebody that you cannot communicate with, you might as well just hang that up.
That shit.
Hang that right up.
It's just gonna get worse.
For sure. Definitely. So for sure, if you're in a situation where you should always voice what it is that you expect from people, period. Like, it doesn't even have to be your significant other, a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever. It can literally just be a friend. Like, right. Listen, out of my friends, I expect my friends to be X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? You definitely should. Like, you definitely should let people know. And it's not even about expectations. You let people know what you're willing to tolerate. and which you're not. And this
Because
just
at the
simple.
same time, you have to take care of yourself first, so you got to make sure nobody disrespect you or nothing.
For sure. For sure.
But I agree with T. There should definitely be expectations in the relationship, and if y'all don't agree with it, talk about it, and it makes your relationship stronger too.
For sure.
So to me, I grew up a little traditionally, so my expectations might be a little high, and sometimes I feel like I gotta tone it down. But I feel like guys should know what they should do, and girls should know what they should do.
And that's true. That you may, and you're right. But at the same time, you have to take into consideration that you were raised a different way.
That's why I said I need to tone it down.
It might not necessarily mean that you need to tone it down. You just need to get somebody that's compatible with what you are. Because there's guys out here that were raised that way, and there's guys out here that don't really know.
Because I personally believe guys should step it up a little bit more for guys wise, because guys are the providers, and I feel they should already have common sense to know I have to, not really relationship wise, but like as far as like paying the bills and shit like that. So,
right, but like I said, it all boils down to you being raised differently. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just expect people to know stuff,
right?
Because they won't. And that'll like make you
like,
fall flat on your face.
I don't think we should be taking out the trash.
I don't either.
Paying major bills. You know, you should still be opening the doors for niggas, like shit like that. Like,
yeah. I mean, like I said, it's definitely men out here that, you know, are willing to do certain things. You just have to be communicative.
You just have to,
you know what I'm saying?
We think it's common sense, but other people don't.
I think it's common sense, but common sense ain't that common. You know what I'm saying?
That's very true.
So I can't really sit up here and just say like I expect him to know this, that, and the third. I do in some cases, but then again, I really can't say like, oh, he just better know. He just better have it. I can't.
That's how shit starts too.
Yeah,
so it's like y'all better communicate. Like,
like I can't say that. I can't say that. But I definitely feel like, you know, we should definitely be communicating, you know, as much as possible.
Communicating is key to
Communication
everything.
is definitely key. For sure. Communication is definitely key. For sure. Let us know how y'all feel, man. Let us know what y'all think.
If we missed anything out.
Yeah, like, you know, any valid points y'all got, please, you know, let us know. And if you feel like if you agree or if you disagree, like, I mean, jump up in the comments. You already know how we get down, y'all. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, press that notification bell.
Ding.
And yeah, keep running these numbers up, y'all. We almost we like halfway to 600 subscribers.
We more than halfway to 1K. Road to 1K continues.
1K. Road to 1K. Let's get it. Peace.
Bye.